Hi, I'm Jonathan McDonald from Potency.world, a revolution in girls' education from 11 to 18. Contact me to find out more about this, but today I'm here in my capacity as an interviewer for Business Live Global. We run this radio station 24 hours a day, interviewing businesses and movers and shakers and change makers and thought leaders. We want to hear from all of you, and in each of these shows we'll be asking questions, and then you get to choose your best song at the end of it. So it really gives you a great opportunity to put across yourself in a more personal manner. So let's see who we've got in the room today. Waste management and supply chain in real time. I give you Tonye Khama. Tonye.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. How are you, John?
Yeah, very well, very well. Give people a little brief about yourself.
Right. My name's Tonye Khama. My background's in international law with Russian language, so it is very different to what I'm doing currently. However, I'm a co-founder of a company called Enrich Geotechnology Solutions UK, and we are currently piloting in the agri-tech space. So when you think of financial technology, we are doing agricultural technology.
So how did, if it wasn't, I mean, clearly not your trained area, so how did Enrich Geo start, and what's the motivation for what's the purpose?
Right. Very good question. Thank you, Jonathan. It started in late 2021. It was myself, a very good friend of mine, BLG Tonye. His background's IBM, Cognizant, and he had a few projects at GSK, GlaxoSmithKline, the pharma company. So he's got a very, very vast experience in that space. And we sort of came together and started thinking of how we could use technology in terms of projects in Nigeria. He approached me with that conversation because I've got some sort of connections and contacts in Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
So he did want us to leverage that opportunity. So we reached a couple of friends of mine who are also British Nigerians. Balaji is Indian, and that's why he approached me. Approached a couple of British Nigerian friends of mine. One of them, he was part of the group that started Oracle in the UK when he started originally, and he currently is based in Nigeria. He's currently based in Nigeria. And he consults for an organization called the Dawn Commission, which stands for the Development Agenda for Western Nigeria. That was formed with the sole purpose of improving the lives of farmers in the Southwest.
So I, as it turns out, am half Nigerian.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I only found out that I'm adopted into a white family. So
right.
Yeah, it's interesting. So we spoke before the interview, and you're doing a number of interesting projects.
Yes.
Tell me about some of those.
The most recent one we're doing is in North Kenya. So we are partnering with an NGO called Candle of Hope Foundation. They are partnered with the United Nations, and the purpose of what they're doing is in North Kenya and Somaliland, they've experienced or suffered quite a lot of drought and natural disasters, which has displaced quite a few of the people in that community. So most of them are pastoral farmers, so they actually are animal farmers. And obviously with what's happened, they've lost most of their livelihood, and it's left them vulnerable and exposed to human trafficking and sex trafficking. So we're going in with some of the services we provide in the geospatial, in the data collection and the e-commerce platform to actually help these the people in these communities transform their lives from animal farming to crop farming, by so doing creating a more sustainable life for them, a more a community where they can live in, and can actually farm for themselves and cultivate their own produce and sell through Enriched Geo, by so doing, giving them sustainability, security, and a permanent home to live in. We're bringing our technology into that space to do that for them. So we are going to be piloting 200. We're meant to be piloting. They have about 2,000 people in the community, but we're piloting 200. So each person is bringing an acre of land, where we'd use our geospatial to determine the size of the land, the actual size of the land, the soil type, the contours, if there's an underground river running, the rain in the last year or two, if the soil is lacking in any sort of minerals and nutrients, they then apply the right fertilizer to boost that soil. And most importantly, they then have an idea, a very specific idea of what to grow on that land. So they might be thinking, let's do tomatoes, but that land's better suited to sweet potatoes, Irish potatoes. Do you see what I mean? And what that does, it just helps them decide more appropriately what they need to invest into. So I'm most proud of this particular project, because we're giving back to Africa in a way, and we're helping prevent human trafficking and sex trafficking.
It's amazing. As you described that to me, we're so sheltered in Britain from the harshness of people's experiences.
Reality.
And it's just, it's the sort of thing. So, I mean, thank God for United Nations, thank God for these NGOs, because they're helping you to actually help them. After the call, I've got a book I read that I'll recommend to you. Okay. So, look, if you look 5 years ahead, so we're talking 5 cycles of growth, basically. So what does the future look like for Enriched Geo?
Very good question. In 5 years, we envision Enriched Geo being global.
Wow.
As we speak, Enriched Geo has only been in existence for a year and probably 4 months.
Wow.
So there is a lot of drive, there is a lot of passion in what we're doing. We're looking to establish ourselves as a major player in the agriculture technology space. So as we speak, we have sat down with the head of food security Oman. We started talks with through a partner with the Saudis.
Wow.
And again, it's taking what we're doing there. We started conversations with the Cameroonian government. So we have actually done a proof of concept for a farmland for the Cameroonians. We've done 2 geospatial POCs for an organization called She Farmers Association in Nigeria. Right. It's an association of women farmers. Put it this way, if they were called he farmers, they probably would have got all the support and funding. Yeah. Because they're called she farmers, they've been let down miserably. So we've done 2 POCs for them. So the farmlands, again, identifying the land, the soil types, best produce there. And what this does, it empowers them to make the right decisions, it enhances their supply chain, it addresses inequality. So, these are the things. So, we've done, we've done a POC for Guyana last year. So we're talking Guyana, Cameroon, Nigeria, now Kenya, and ongoing talks with Zimbabwe. The Middle East.
Just clarify for people listening what a PLC is.
That's a proof of concept. So basically what it is, you've got a farmland, you say to us, how can you help us? Now, a standard, when you have a farmland, you have to carry out certain surveys and tests of the soil, to identify exactly what you're dealing with. And this could take anything from 6 to 7 to 8 months to have that one land sorted, properly done. We come in and I say to you, give me the coordinates of that your farmland or that your plot. So you're giving me the longitude and latitude of that farmland, and I'm giving you in a week and a half, I'm giving you the soil type, if there's an underground river running, the contours, the rain in the area, if there's issues with your soil and what you need to remedy the issues, i.e. if the soil's lacking in any sort of nutrients, then you apply the right type of fertilizer. And most importantly, I give you the best produce grown or to be cultivated on that land. Again, that's a proof of concept. So in order for you to buy into the idea, we carry out a proof of concept for you to understand the value of the information you have.
So, staring down the barrel of the camera and talking to the people you want to contact you, because the scope of the change you've just been talking about is so profound. Who should contact you, who might see this on our YouTube or hear it on the radio?
The private and government agro business owners and business controllers. So we've recently moved from West London, to Grantham in East Lincolnshire, and I have started to approach or start conversations with farmers. I'm now a member of the Lincolnshire Chamber, so we're approaching farmers, agriculturists, agriculture companies and organisations that are quite big in the Midlands and North.
Excellent.
So these are the people who benefit the most, because again, it helps with decision making, it helps with your supply chain, improving your supply chain.
Absolutely.
It's an end-to-end value chain improvement.
So you've chosen Kenny Burke, risen to the top. Is that pronounced correctly?
It's actually I can't remember. No. It's
it is Kenny Burke.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
cool. Here is your song. Thank you very much for your time, and we'll speak again and connect with Tonye. His details will be in the show notes.
The land is green, it's green, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? I can see all the harvest is ready, 'cause he told me so. It's green and it's all mine. Stand in the rain as the clouds go gray. The thunder roars and the earth sings. The season's just beginning. The sunlight it hides as the clouds make way. For the pouring of my blessings, I will not be afraid. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance. In the rain it's for my seed to grow. For every prayer and every seed I've sown, Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping back 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? The harvest is ready, 'cause the Lord of the harvest told me so. It's green for me. It's green for me. Standing alone can be a heavy load, but my vows I won't be breaking. Though my heart is aching, I got a word and I won't let go. It's your will I'm seeking, so I keep on believing. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance. Once again it's time for me to grow. For every prayer and every tear I've sown, Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping joy 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh. The land is green.